What I'm about to tell you is unprecedented. It may well be historic. A social media platform fact-checked one of its most famous users. Twitter fact-checked Donald Trump. For the first time in its history, this platform has called tweets by Donald Trump potentially misleading. So what exactly did Trump tweet this time? He claimed that the mail-in ballot system used to conduct polls could lead to substantial fraud. According to Trump, millions of such ballots are sent to everyone and anyone, including illegal residents. He fears they could be robbed and the ballot papers could be illegally printed. Social media was not convinced, so Twitter added a fact-check label to two of Trump's tweets, a blue exclamation mark alert which reads, "Get the facts about mail-in ballots." This link directs users to a page with news articles, posts, and a fact box which suggests that Trump's claim was unsubstantiated. Donald Trump is mighty upset over this unsought fact check, so much so that he's preaching Twitter on Twitter about Twitter. He says this social media platform is stifling free speech and interfering in the 2020 presidential poll. He says that as the President of the United States of America, he will not allow it. Trump says this platform has shown that everything he has been saying about it is correct. He has promised that some big action will follow. He's not specified yet. I'm sure he'll tweet about it. And that's not all. Donald Trump is threatening a crackdown on some other social media platforms which, according to him, are trying to silence conservative voices. He wants them to clean up their act, or they will be strongly regulated, even shut. All these ultimatums were given in the form of tweet missiles. Besides the social media politics, there's another kind of politics that's gaining momentum in the US, what the American media is calling mask politics. Wearing a mask is now a political flashpoint in the United States. The US president never wears one, not at press briefings, not at mask factories, not even at the golf course. Any questions as to why he doesn't wear a mask are labeled nasty. The same president was quick to mock some political rivals who decided to cover their face while in public, like Joe Biden, the former US vice president. He recently made his first trip outside since quarantining himself 10 weeks ago. He laid a wreath at a memorial for veterans wearing a black mask. Trump mocked him for doing so. When questioned about it, Trump said he just found it unusual.
Meaning to criticize Vice President Biden for wearing a mask yesterday, and can you explain why you've been tweeting about a conspiracy theory that has been proven to not be true?
No, Biden can wear a mask, but he was standing outside with his wife, perfect conditions, perfect weather. They're inside, they don't wear masks, and so I thought it was very unusual that he had one on, but I thought that was fine. I wasn't criticizing him at all. Why would I ever do a thing like that? And your second question was? I couldn't hear you. Can you take it off because I cannot hear you?
I cannot hear you. Take off your mask, he says. The reporter did not take off the mask. Joe Biden did, though, for an interview. He told another reporter sitting 12 feet apart that wearing a mask was a sign of leadership. And Trump was, quote unquote, a fool to suggest otherwise. Listen to this.
He's a fool, an absolute fool to talk that way. I mean, every leading doc in the world is saying we should wear a mask when you're in a crowd. And especially when you know you're going to be in a position where you're going to inadvertently get closer than 12 feet to somebody. I know we're 12 feet apart, I get that. But it's just absolutely this macho stuff for a guy. I shouldn't get going, but it just is. It's cost people's lives. It's costing people's lives. And like I said, we're almost 100,000 dead today. 100,000 people.
The battle to the White House is heating up. The knives are out, the masks are off. There are distortions, distractions, fact checks. There's polarization from both sides. And 1.6 million cases of the coronavirus. This is the state of America as of the 27th of May.